I'm Jared Sison. This is Pickin' Politics. Dannon of Dannon Yogurt will be playing an active role in the successful re-election campaign of Donald J. Trump for President of the United States in 2020. They don't know it yet, but they will. Actually, they already are. Let me explain. 2 days ago, on Wednesday, October 4th, in a National Football League post-game interview with quarterback Cam Newton, Carolina Panthers, was asked by a female reporter, Jordan Rodriguez, "Your receiver really appreciates the physicality of his routes. Does it give you enjoyment to see them truck stick the defenders?" Cam Newton looked a little surprised, started smiling, and responded, "It's funny to hear a female talk about routes. Funny. It's funny to hear a female talk about routes. Funny. He has been castigated, excoriated. Everybody in the media is against him." Dannon, a representative for Dannon, said, quote, "It is entirely inconsistent with our commitment to fostering equality and inclusion in every workplace. It's simply not okay to belittle anyone based on gender. We have shared our concerns with Cam and will no longer work with him." Belittling somebody? If I was to read this to 100 random women on the street and ask them to guess what sport, they wouldn't even know what we were talking about. A lot of these sports reporters, they use terminology for the sport that even the players don't use because they want to sound all sophisticated like they know what they're talking about. Like it or not, most women don't follow the NFL. Cam Newton was amazed that this female reporter knew so much about the game. He's a young man. This might very well be the first time, or the time he was most impressed by a female who knew this much about the sport. And you're gonna. Sometimes I'll come upon some women talking amongst each other about sewing. That's right, Jared just suggested that women still sew. I hear them talking about how they're so excited to be sewing the prom dress for their daughter, a dress for the homecoming. And sometimes I can't contain myself. Put my 2 cents into the conversation uninvited, and I'll say something like, "Hey, don't you guys just dig the effectiveness of the zigzag attachment for that featherweight quilting machine, the 221 Singer? And it's so light and portable, you could take it anywhere." There was one time I got a response from somebody. She was a black woman. She was a seamstress. She was a professional seamstress. She stopped talking to her lady friend, and she looked at me and she said, "That is the last thing that I thought would come from the lips of a good-looking chubby white boy." And we all shared a laugh. She called me a white boy. I took it as a badge of honor that I could talk about something in her world. That woman, the black woman, she was a professional seamstress. Did I take it personally? Did I lodge a complaint with the International Ladies Garment Workers Union of America? I was proud that I was able to engage these ladies in their world. And they were surprised that I was able to. My point is, nobody here should have been insulted. I'm not insulted when people are surprised I know how to sew. And no female should be insulted when somebody is surprised that they know a lot about the intricate playmaking of National Football League plays. It's not sexist. A person you don't think something of, you find out something about them and you're amazed. You're not sexist. Corporate America, how can we increase our market share? How can we get 2 or 3 or 4 more percent? And when somebody comes along and give them 5 or 6%, he's a hero. Everybody gets bonuses. I'm not worthy, as he walks down the hall next to him. He is a Superman. But they have no problem being politically correct and killing half of their market share in a single felt swoop because, we must do this. I don't know who's making the decisions. I have my suspicions. In our courts and in our universities, in our government, we can't quickly change things that have gone PC overload. But in the marketplace, sound heads prevail because it doesn't take long before companies who say, "Oh my gosh, now I can't make my next payment on my pool because our company's going to go bankrupt." Even the NFL. Do you see anybody taking knees? Do you see the media announcing that? Do you see the players all holding hands, taking a knee, disrespecting the national anthem and the flag? No, because revenue is down. Ticket sales were down. People speak at the cash register. In 2020, I'm going to have my post-election victory campaign party, and we're not going to have Dannon yogurt. We might have yogurt-covered almonds. I love yogurt-covered raisins. They even have yogurt-covered pretzels. I might have yogurt, but it ain't going to be Dannon yogurt. Dannon, You're so dumb. Look it, man. You may not realize it, but you are directly contributing to why Donald J. Trump got elected and why he's going to get elected in 2020, because y'all in the media, all you politically correct corporations, politically correct, we are sick and tired of walking around and navigating around all of the broken eggshells that the politically correct progressive word police have scattered about the environment. We're sick and tired and we ain't taking it anymore. You understand? If you feel like I do, it's time for you to bear your political testimony. We can no longer be silent, folks. You've been picking politics. I'm Jared Sison.